everybody. Thanks for joining us again. Once again, you're at Politics with the Average Joe with your host, Chris Turner. As you can see, we're posting more blogs every day, and you guys have been keeping up, and I appreciate it. So thanks again for tuning in. Thanks again for watching. And once again, we're talking about debates this time. We just got done with the second debate, and as I said, Obama had to come out swinging, and he did. As you saw in this debate, or if you hadn't seen the debate, let me fill you in. It was contested, it was close, it was unlike anything I've ever seen in the political process before. I know I'm young, but at the same time, with all the debates I've seen over the years and studying footage between, all the candidates over the years, this debate was by far the most interesting. There were times when both candidates were up in each other's faces, pointing, telling the other one that basically they were liars. And I thought that was awesome, interesting, cool. It was just everything you want to see at a debate. You want to see the candidates at each other's throats. You want to see them standing up for what they think is the better vision for the country. And honestly, during this debate, it showed. It showed that both candidates are passionate about what they want to do with the country, and both candidates want to win. And that's, you really can't ask for more in two presidential candidates. On to who won the debate. You flip a coin. You flip a coin because the whole process was heads or tails. Romney, Obama. Who do you think won? It was right down the middle. But the important thing is Obama looked like he came ready to fight this time. Last time, Obama came into the debate and, I told you last time, he looked lost. He looked like, who did I elect? Is this the president? Is this the guy I voted for in 2008? But this time, the guy came out strong. The guy came out swinging. He went after Romney several times with several jabs saying, his plans weren't adding up and, his plans were just completely preposterous. And one of the best parts about the debate was the fact that they got to talk to what at least the TV wanted us to believe was the average Joe. And that's part of this show too, is I'm talking to you, the average Joe. And they answered questions like, what are you going to do about my college payments? And what are you going to do about when I get out of college and I don't have a job? And I thought that particularly struck home with us, the viewers, who are still going through college and who are still, going to graduate in a short period of time. So they asked a question, and like any politician, they beat around the bush and they didn't answer it straightforward and they came up with their own stuff. But I thought Obama came through more clear and concise despite him beating around the bush and gave more of a direct answer to the question of the college student that they asked. And while Romney avoided the question and started talking about, once again, his tax plan and his commitment to everyone in general, even though the numbers just still don't add up according to the fact-checking sources. But nonetheless, Obama, I think, in my opinion, won this debate. Simply because he did so terribly in the last debate that he came back this debate and it just seemed like a new man. Like, a guy that, wants to be your president again, and not a guy that comes unprepared and not ready to lead. And, that was just particularly impressive to me. I knew that Obama was there, and I'm glad to see he finally came out. We have one more debate where Mr. President could come out and, really solidify the fact that, he's in it to win it, and not as much as he showed in the first debate where he showed that he was almost in it just to lose it. So we'll see what happens. The third debate's coming up in a week or 10 days. Looks like a week or so. And hopefully Obama can carry this momentum because like I said last time, Romney had the momentum and he was riding it through. This debate, Obama kind of put himself right back on the same level as Romney, and it's going to be up to either candidate to really pull away in the last debate. We said before, we'll say it again, how much do debates really affect the actual voting process? Who knows? But it's good to know that, for the undecided voters that are out there and the young generation that I'm speaking to, the average Joe, it's nice to know that they can get lively debates about a certain number of issues that concern them with, passionate candidates. And before we go, I just want to talk about probably the highlight of the debate, which was the Libya question. Basically, the moderator asked, do you think the White House acted appropriately to the whole situation in Libya? Romney came out, he said, that the White House said this and said that, and basically he was called out for saying the wrong information. They pulled up the transcript and the moderator stepped in and said that, in fact, the White House did respond within 10 days of the attack, which Romney said they didn't. And that's the stuff that will really kill you during the debate. And that's why I give Obama the edge, is because he got it correct that time. And once again, you don't need fact checkers and you don't need to read sites to see who got it wrong on that one. Romney stood there, red in the face, stuttering and going all wrong over his words. And Obama kept it cool, said check the transcript, because he knew that he was right on that particular issue. Were there times when Obama was probably wrong? Sure. But at the same time, he wasn't called out by the moderator, or he wasn't red in the face, sputtering over all his words. And I got to give that, I got to give this debate a victory to Obama just for that one key moment in this. I know, there was a lot of parts where it went back and forth, but, if you had to have a knockout blow, that was your knockout blow. So, thanks for checking in with our YouTube channel again. Once again, keep visiting this site, and we're going to keep updating for you guys. Thanks for joining The Average Joe, and keep staying in the no-turn zone.